So, never been to Bali, honestly. They could literally theme this thing. I thought it was a mirror. I literally bent down for it. They could theme this about anything, and I'd be like, oh, yes, it's Bali. But, okay. Villa. Maybe that's a hotel. Ooh, fancy. It is very fancy, I must admit. It's their monkeys. No way, it's their monkeys. Alright, so before I continue this vlog, let me just interrupt for a moment, otherwise none of this will make sense. Yes, I am technically home at this point, but this vlog has been such a pain in the ass to put together that it's really taken this long to finish. Some backstory before I begin is that we went to some really cool restaurant in Valencia called Voltereta. It had this awesome Bali resort theme, and I vlogged the minimum amount because no one cares about what I ate for dinner in my vlogs. However, upon leaving, I realised there was actually 4 of these restaurants all around Valencia with different themes. You have Bali, Kyoto, Japan, Manhattan, and Spain itself, known as Casa, which means home, so smart. So in the end, I decided that visiting all of these restaurants would be one vlog. Unfortunately, that meant that this Bali part of the vlog was just basically aesthetic shots of the food and not actually vlogging. We were put into this tent inside the restaurant, while the actual cool theming was everywhere else, with hanging jungle leaves all over the place. It was a pretty fancy restaurant with an actual orange slice in my orange Fanta. Doesn't take much to impress me. The way this place works is that you're meant to order a lot of small items and share with everyone. However, when we got our food, they only delivered one item, which was one of mine, and nothing else. Wasn't gonna let it go cold, so obviously I just ate up. Thankfully for the others, I can't eat rice, so I gave it to them, and technically, we were sharing. About 10 minutes later, only one more meal arrived. Another 5 minutes after that, a few more items. However, nothing else that I ordered, so apart from my bowl of chicken, I was left hungry, although I did eat up the sharing bread that was on the table. Another 5 minutes later, I received another of my dishes, chicken skewers on a bowl of rice. At least the chicken was good. Also, the toilet was this tiny metal shack, which was cramped and horrible to use. However, it did fit with the aesthetic, so that was nice. How weird these are. Do you reckon this is like straight from the plumbing?
Yeah, it does feel like sewage, no lie.
Dodgy. I cannot wait to see this downstairs area of the restaurant. Oh, it is the kitchen. Ah, what is that? Village Semenina. No, wait.
Oh, you could almost believe it.
Semina Vibad? Now, is it the kitchen? I think it is. I think it's the kitchen. Okay, we thought there was a downstairs area of the restaurant. It's not, it's just the kitchen. So, we've had our food. Well, you've had most of it. You literally had all of my food. Outrageous. It was very nice though. Gracias. The real question is, what would you rate it out of 10?
Honestly, that was pretty high for me. 9.
No. Honestly, it's just a little bit past 9 o'clock, so makes a bit of sense. I would rate, okay. Honestly, the decor, it looks a lot better than it actually is, if that makes sense. Like, when you first walk in, you think, wow, there's a water bridge and there's trees everywhere. But when you're chucked in a little tent and it's just a massive table and the chair is too scrouched down, you're a bit like, all right, what is so special about this?
It would have been nicer to be out under the leaves rather than
and they were like, because we're going to another one tomorrow, and they were like, oh yeah, that one has like nice live music. And we're like, there's not even like music to this one. It's not even sound effects of the rainforest of Bali.
It's true, that was...
Yeah, like Rainforest
like
Cafe.
Honey trapped. We walk in, ooh,
exactly.
Sand. We go to sit, and there's literally toilets.
There's literally monkeys going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And here, garbage. All I heard was the shits being taken next door. Looking forward to Manhattan.
Yes, the big pair.
I would rate it, honestly, a 7. I'm actually quite disappointed. I didn't enjoy half my food. I didn't like how everything came out late. And I was disappointed with how the ambiance was. But yeah, hopefully Manhattan is where it's at. I'm honestly most looking forward to that one. So fingers crossed it's better. And that was it. It was very expensive. Very bad service in terms of actually giving you your food, because it took about 20 minutes for the entire thing. Especially because they say, yes, this is a sharing restaurant. You didn't share anything. You literally just were so thankful when a plate of food came and it was one of the things you wanted. Eat it all up and wait for the next meal. Unfortunately, all I ate was 2 kind of portions of chicken, because the beef and the lamb I ordered both came raw and with rice, kind of like sushi. So again, I gave it to Isaac and he just woofed it up in one mouthful. Now, although I did just say I was going to Manhattan next, they actually cancelled our reservation on the day and said, yeah, sorry, we can book you into Kyoto though a few hours later. So we were like, okay, fine, and headed there.
The outside area is not very Kyoto.
What? I think it looks great. This is better than any other outside area that they've got. Now, there were 2 themed areas at the Kyoto restaurant. old-fashioned Japan with hanging lanterns and blossom trees. This is exactly what we expected it to look like. But then the server told us we had been placed in the other part of the restaurant. This part was some neon futuristic cyberpunk type place with a virtual assistant guiding us to our table. Thankfully, I knew this was going to be a vlog at this point, so I will pause the narration and let Height Hazza take it from here. You're welcome. Light blue section table 103, left. Gracias. Oh my god.
Jesus, that's disorienting.
This
Hang
is.
on for a second.
Is this it? 103? No, 104. 103.
Look.
Is that a mirror?
Oh, look down.
But that's
In the
nothing.
section.
In the section. Is that another mirror?
It's like, whoa.
Crazy. It's this one. Ah, see. Oh, look how. Oh no, it's a mirror. I was going to say look how high it is. This place is so weird. You kind of look like you're struggling.
The menus do not match.
Okay, so you have to order everything you want on an iPad, but the problem is the iPad is all in Spanish, so you have to use the QR code and then use your phone, find out what you want from there, and then try and find it in Spanish on the iPad.
They don't match. The menus do not match.
No, it's a wash. So on the phone, it's like, ah yes, you've got entrees and this and this and this. On the iPad, no. It's just one massive list, and obviously everything's in Spanish and everything there's English. So it's really no good. Honestly, we're using Google Translate on both things anyway, so we might as well just use the iPad. Very confusing, but yes, other than that, so far so good. Oh, I just love these, you know, look at the color. What color? This is like a certain color, right? Chrome. Yeah, but it's like a rainbow chrome, you know, so it's like it's a type, it's a thing, it's definitely a thing. I want it. I'm taking it home. They've even got, you okay there? You showing your skills? Very nice. They've even got a bunch of like drinks and cans. Unfortunately, they're all like taped down. However, the top ones aren't. So if you're brave enough, you could just jump on the table and then jump and grab it. Also, we're 90% sure that you can like get the food from this little tunnel thing. Don't know if you can see anything. There's the kitchen, but where's our food? Ooh, food. It looks like a hot dog, but small. Once again, average size? I think yes.
But when they say you share, how does...
Yeah, I actually really hate that. I find it really dumb that they make this big thing about, yes, you've got to order at least 10 things, which we have, to be fair. But then they say, yes, you order 10 things because you're sharing with everyone. And yeah, you can't bite until we vlog. Thank you. But no, we order 10 things, right? So we have a big sharer, and yet they bring out one thing every 5 minutes. And we've actually got a time limit of 1 hour 45 in this damn place. So if we order like 20 things, we'd never get around to the end. They'll just kick us out before we finish our dessert or something. Really dumb. I'd rather just have everything, you know? And it didn't come through the thing.
Wash.
Absolute wash. Absolute. What is the point of that? Unless that's for drinks. No, it's not. You've got drinks.
Yes.
Okay. Decor, once again, beautiful. What? But, I don't know, service is zero stars. The potential, outrageous.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This
hey.
is secreto, okay, pig. And those two, chicken.
See. Very nice. What? Why did you say that? I'd say this place is really, really nice. You have to be so negative. So I've got a chicken wrap thing. €8 for this. Average size. Let's have a taste. Oh. That is so good. Genuinely. I might get another one. That's incredible. That's good. I can't show you how good it is, but it's good. It's just super chickeny. It says it comes with special Japanese sauce. They're doing it right over in Japan, I must admit. Hey, you want some? Here comes the airplane. You did nothing. You did nothing. You're meant to wash your face in paella, moron. I really thought he was going to be funny, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey man, you want some peanut butter?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
See, it's so nice.
When you do a video where it's in slow motion, you just go put the whole thing in your mouth.
That would ruin the. Okay, well, let me do this first. Okay. Do you not look at me? You can't vlog when anyone. You can't vlog when you look at me. Anyway. Oh. For some reason, they just never take this bowl. This bowl has been there for about half an hour and it's never been taken. Anyway, I've been trying to say this for about half an hour. So nice, I ordered it twice, but now I've got my special sauce to go with it.
It's like the first bite is.
Sheet of cake with it on it.
So you thought that was on top of a big cake?
Yeah. Look at the hand for scale. And look at the size of yours.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wait. So cake, whatever that is.
That's definitely going to be the best one.
That does look great. Now, is yours good, although small?
It's actually delicious.
Yeah? Good. Wouldn't want you to be too negative. Mine, however, is wonderful. Even if you secretly hate yours. Nani? Hang on. No, I don't think you will.
Directly your fault. You literally reached across and knocked it over.
What? It's on the vlog. You panicked and tipped it.
It's impossible. I never panic. Saving it for the dessert really worked.
You're filth. You're actually filth. Funny thing is, I didn't even get any. Can I have some? Oh god.
Not after that display. It smells like pea and fish.
Does that smell like you've just pissed on a fish?
Literally worse. I don't know what they've done to me.
What do you mean what? What do you mean what they've done?
The cloth smells so much worse. It's just coffee and cloth. It smells like fish and pea. Bro, this is a wash.
We've literally been waiting to build for 25 minutes.
Literally.
Nothing is coming. It turns out we asked the person that walks by while we're having pudding, because this place takes a little time. We're going to ask. So we ask as they're walking by, can we have the bill? He goes, yes, sure. Like 15 minutes later, nothing's happened. We go on the iPad, right? And finally, there's a little button that says, ask for the bill. So we click that. 10 minutes later, guy comes around, gives us the bill, and then we're like, oh yes, can we have the, can we pay? He goes, yeah, 1 second.
This says
That's it.
9:49. It's now 9:54. That's just.
But no,
It's not true.
Honestly, what we should do next time, sit down, as soon as we say, can I order some food? Can we have the bill?
Yeah, we should.
Instant, and then it will come maybe on time. Everyone that walks past gives us dodgy looks, because we're slowly driving ourselves insane. Alright, home has her again. Now, if that doesn't make sense, let me just quickly go through it again. Basically, we asked for the bill, waited 15 minutes to no response. Then, on the iPad, asked for the bill again, waited another 10 minutes, received the bill. We asked if we could pay by card. He says yes, be right back. And 15 minutes later, we got up, walked to reception and complained. We ended up waiting around another 5 minutes just so they could figure out what we ordered, because they must have deleted our bill from the system because it was so long ago, because they were just like, oh yeah, we can't see what you ordered. And so, complete waste of time. So 45 minutes and £120 later, we finally got to leave. As you can probably guess from my frustration, although these restaurants are really cool and could have made for an awesome vlog collection, the price and the service were so eye-wateringly bad that we didn't even end up going to the other two restaurants. I did, however, plan to book Manhattan, go in, vlog a bit, and not actually sit down and eat and just leave and just say, not for me. But once again, they cancelled my reservation half an hour before we were supposed to eat, and they didn't even give another alternative. And with Casa being the furthest away than the other three, we just decided, right, give up. end it here. You can probably search for Manhattan and Casa online, so you can check it out there, which is probably a better vlog than whatever this trash is anyway. Although something I didn't mention from Kyoto was that the toilet was super cool. It could literally squirt water up your ass and have an air dryer built in to dry your ass afterwards while staying on the toilet. Couldn't demonstrate it without actually sitting on a toilet and taking a shit, so just imagine the scene from Cars 2. So yes, this is the awesome 4 restaurant vlog that turned into 1.5 restaurant vlog, and it was incredibly underwhelming. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.